The same countries and international organizations that I would expect will remain silent regarding the attack by Israel on the Freedom Flotilla are the same entities that will expect you to look at this.
To China Coast Guard Vessel 5205, in accordance to international collision regulations, please maintain a safe distance to avoid collision.
Be outraged. This video is from 2024 and it's one of the many videos of the disputes between the Philippines and China regarding who has the authority to control the South China Sea. According to the international law, the Philippines has control over this area, but China is stronger. And the international community has responded vehemently against China's overreach, but they have no moral base to be able to do so because they have been ignoring every single breaking of the international law when it comes to Israel, a country that at this moment is subjecting more than 2 million people to starvation. It's not even the first time that Israel is doing this. They attacked the flotilla in 2010 and killed 10 people. The list of extrajudicial killings by Israelis is vast. They don't even go to the trouble of hiding it. They memorialize it in film. But the so-called international community, which is mainly Western countries, found ways to dismiss this, to not bother investigating, to ignore it, to encourage Israelis to continue doing more of the same and expect no punishment. And they were able to continue doing what they were doing before, which is applying international law selectively to people that they did not like, to countries that they did not like, without any consequences to themselves. But the world has changed. We are increasingly taking steps into a multipolar world. There's a wannabe strongman in the United States that doesn't believe in the subtlety of the rules-based order when it comes to the control of the world that was carried on by the Western powers. That was done through euphemisms. That was done not via direct control, but by control behind the scenes, in which the strongest still rule, but they didn't like to have the label of being colonial powers. So he's retracting long-assumed promises of protection to its allies and making them vulnerable to people who are stronger than them. Countries like China, countries like Russia, whilst at the same time shooting itself in the foot culturally, because they're not pretending anymore that they're the standard bearers of democracy, of liberal values, the things that gave them clout in the world, that make the United States something of a goal of aspiration. So when in that vacuum steps in China, using as a justification the fact that the international law is not applied consistently and therefore has no value, they're going to complain, and no one will care.